Hey, good morning. I have a 99 Ford F-150 and I cannot get any cool air out of it. I've tried a few different things. Today, I'm going to change out the blend door, which is under the dash, and I'll be cutting that out. I'm also going to put the actuator in. This blend door comes with tape to tape the cuts that you have to make to get in there. And also, I believe it's important to get the blend door where this metal part comes out. I've heard it's easier to install that way. I'll leave links below to all this stuff. Also, I've watched YouTube videos on this that were very good, which led me to believe I could tackle this problem. I'll leave links in the description below to those videos that helped me quite a bit. One of the things I did that I don't think anybody else has done that I've seen on YouTube is I removed my bench seat, the middle and passenger side. It took a T55 to do it, and they're just 4 or 5 bolts that hold it in. And it's really easy to do, and especially on a 99, there's no electronics on my truck, so I just pulled it out and put it in the garage. Oh, the reason I did that is because I think it will be easier for me to get under here without having to work around a seat. Anyway, before I start cutting in the glove box, I'm going to remove the old actuator that moves the blend door. So to do that, I first have to take this piece out. It pops out. I'll use this thing right here, this little pry bar. It's right here, and I'll remove that. One here, one here. Okay, I got that one off too. Now this should just pull out. There we go. I saw one video where a guy just took a hacksaw and cut through here, and this will pull out this ductwork, and then you can easily get to the actuator box, which is right here. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't feel comfortable cutting in here, so I'm going to take these pieces off, and then we can get to the motor and get it up in there. Okay, here's the latest. I really had trouble getting this piece out because there's a screw way back in there. And I know some of the young guys, man, they got it out, but I couldn't get it out. So I saw a video where a guy, he used a hacksaw and he cut this right in half and then taped it back up so you can get to the actuator right here very easily. So I took out this brace and I cut it. I started with a hacksaw, but that really wasn't getting the job done. But what I discovered, I have this DeWalt Sawzall, and but the angle wasn't good enough, and I didn't know it, but you can flip these blades upside down. So, and very carefully got my Sawzall in there and cut right through it. It was easy, but that worked pretty sweet. I mean, if you just be careful, and it cut right through it, no problem at all. So anyway, I'll be fixing that up and I'll show you how I do that. But I want to thank the guy on the internet. I'll link to his video below. Thanks, man, for showing a video on this, because the work will go on. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here's the next step. I cleaned out my glove box. So I have to, you open it, you just flip like this. And there's one on this side. Like, to get to the blend door, I'm going to have to cut this out, but it's not really a big deal because it's behind the glove box. So once I put the glove box up, you won't even see this cut. This is the piece I need to cut out right here. So I'm going to cut here and then all the way down along the bottom to here, and then up this line, and then you can see a line I drew up here and right across, and then take that out. What I'm going to use is this DeWalt oscillating tool. Okay, that was pretty sweet, cutting it with this oscillating tool. Only took me less than a minute. But you should be careful so you don't hit any other stuff back here. again, I'm going to reference all these videos in the description below so you can see how people do it and just pick out the right way that's best for you. But I saw one where this young kid, he cut here and then down here, and you take this bolt off, and this is a seal, so you don't have to cut here. And he just bent it back to get to that blend door. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I made the cut. Get up in here. Made the cut here to here. I took the 8mm bolt out, and now I can peel it back and take a look at my blend door in there. Where is it? It looks wide open, so it's actually right here. And I'm gonna pull it out and take a look at it. I kind of like this method because I only had to make 2 cuts, and some people cut this whole piece out and take it out. But I'm gonna clean it up and retape it. Okay, so my truck's so old, when I took this piece out, I actually snapped it right here. So the whole thing came out right here. But it's a pretty clean line. Here's my blend door, the old one, and you can see this part is completely destroyed. This has been my problem all along. And like I said, here's the new blend door. This piece is metal, so it should last me a while. And now I will put this in, and I was told on one of the videos that it's almost impossible to get it in with this piece in, and I will put it on the actuator and then just go up from the actuator hole into this blend door to get it in place. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it in there, and then connect the battery to my truck, and I'll test it to make sure everything works. Okay, I don't know how good this video is going to turn out, but there's the bottom of the blend door, and there's a piece broken off in there that I didn't realize at first when I tried to put in the new blend door. So I'm going to have to get that out. It's kind of stuck in there a little bit. I'm going to have to try to pull it out. And then the top piece is right there, and it's kind of tricky. Maybe it will be easier once I get that piece out to get this part of the blend door up into that hole on the top, because I can't really see too good. But I definitely got to get that piece out. Okay, it took me about 20 minutes, but I got this piece out. So now I can put the blend door in, man. But I tell you, on all the videos I saw, nobody had this break off like I did, because it was like stuck under there. And I had to really reef it out by feel. And anyway, I'm happy I finally got it out. Okay, it was a little bit of a struggle, but I did get the blend door in. There it is. You put it in at the top, and then it slides over the hole. And I found that if you have the door open in this position, it's easier to get it on, because there's like a half circle of plastic that has to mold around the hole where the actuator comes through. And then I put the actuator on, and now I am going to test it. Here we go, a moment of truth. Because if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's on hot now. I'll move it to cold. Oh my gosh, look at that. I am so freaking happy right now. All right. Woohoo. Mission accomplished. Now I'll have to put it all back together. Next thing I do, I'll screw the actuator screws back in, one here and 2 in the back. And then I will I'll clean this up, and I'll get some aluminum tape, which I do have right here. And I'll tape this all back up. And then I'll put this piece in and tape that up. So I'll try to show when I'm finished with each stage. Okay, I got the actuator screwed in up under there, and I put the aluminum tape on the cover to the blend door that I cut out. And now I will close. Now I'll close the glove box. Boom. See, I mean, if you look back there, you can see it, but that other piece is gone. And I could tape that other piece back up there if I wanted to, but who knows? I might have to get back in there again someday. That part is done. Kind of cleaned and sanded up the edges to all this venting. And now I'll be putting this back up in there and get some tape around it underneath and around the back too, and try to slide it up there, and then I'll kind of press it up against this one with some of these shims, wood shims, and I'll try to get the tape. Hopefully I can get a seal all the way around. Might not be perfect, but I'll show you the end result. Okay, you can mold this aluminum tape a little bit, and so I got it underneath and in the back, and I'm going to try to carefully get it on there, and then stick it up under here. So I got a little play there, and we'll see how it goes. I put the brace back on, and now all I have to do is fit this guy back in. So I will do that right now. There we go, all done. Okay, if you remember, my problem was only hot air would blow through my vents. So in fact, I went through all last summer having just to turn it off because I couldn't get any air conditioning. But as you can see, I put my seat back in and I'm testing it. I have hot air coming out now, and I'm gonna turn it to max AC, all the way cold, and crank it up. And we'll see what happens. Cold air, yes, I am saved. First world problems, right? Anyway, again, thank you for everybody on the internet who posted videos about this. Helped me so much. And that's it for today. Bye.